We are back today for another episode of Pack Attack, and today marks the beginning of another Pack Attack weekend during Weekend Classic. Now, I do have to say right at the beginning that this is going to work differently than it did for last Weekend Classic, only because I'm going to be out of town for all of next week, including like the second half of this weekend, so obviously I won't be able to play a new game of Pack Attack every day this weekend when I'm not here. So what I'm planning on doing, sitting here the day that Weekend Classic came out, is I'm gonna play as many games as I can, and then I'm gonna edit as many of those episodes as I can before I go. I'm not gonna make any promises we'll get through all 6 games or have 6 episodes or however much it takes, but the only thing that's really gonna change for you guys is how the likes are gonna count towards the stub bank for this weekend, because obviously if I'm pre-recording episodes, I'm not gonna know how many likes are gonna be left on the last episode. So what we're just gonna do is, for every episode I'm able to get up during this Weekend Classic, we are just gonna pool together all the likes, and then the episode that I get back, we're just gonna add that lump sum of stubs all at one time. So like for this episode, we've got, like a week plus. Even if you're not right on time with this one, leave your like. It's going to count for stubs towards the bank. And speaking of the bank, we did have a pretty solid pack opening last episode in terms of adding stubs to the bank, because after selling everything, we add another 20,726 stubs to the bank. And on top of that, you guys left 35 likes on last episode, so that adds another 3,500. And that brings us all the way up to 130,605 stubs in the bank. So even though it's not in the shop anymore, I did buy the 100,000 stub vault bundle, so we got that to open up today. And that bundle is a Chase Pack 16 with Trey Turner as the Chase Pack player. It's a Premier Pack Choice Pack, and it's one of these Vault Choice Packs. So not really a guarantee we even get anything that we do add to the team. There's a lot of risk involved here, but we had the stubs for it, and if all goes well, things could go really well. So I think I'm going to start with this Premier Choice Pack first, and we are just going to take another summer one, because there's still that 92 overall Griffin Jackson there that if we pull would be another really solid addition to the bullpen, especially since I've been so focused on getting bullpen lefties that now we're kind of short on bullpen righties. The only really good one we have is the 92 Eric Gagne. So let's start out here. First card, they're all going to be blue, so this doesn't say anything. Third baseman though tells me that yeah, this isn't gonna get added. And again, I feel like I always have to mention when I open up stuff at the beginning of episodes from the bank, it's not eligible to be sold to add more stubs to the bank. So I can't sell this Paul DeYoung and add another 4,500 stubs to the bank. These stubs, they're spent. They're done. That's another... Is this really another Paul DeYoung? Dude, well, come on, man. Come on. Don't... All right, well, you know what? That was the least valuable part of the 3 packs that came with this bundle anyway. So that just means all the luck was funneled into what's left, right? So let's go with the Vault Pack next. And if I remember right, it just pops up. It just is right in your face. So let's see. Did we get lucky from this one? We did not. Oh, I don't know. We already pulled Jorge Polanco in actually the one other Vault Pack I opened. Bo Bichette, that'd be rough to put at short, but that's still, even for a 91 overall at this point, that is still a really nice bat. Obviously I take him. He's the only pick. I don't know where I want to put him. And then I guess that leaves us with the Chase Pack. This alone is going to determine if this was worth the 100,000 subs. Actually, I shouldn't say that, because I'm probably going to use Bichette. But let's see, man. Let's see if we get lucky. Trey Turner's a 96 overall. I'm pretty sure that would by far be our new highest overall on the team. I think right now we're sitting at 93 as our best player, so it's purple. Well, that's 100,000 stubs. 100,000 stubs to only pull somebody who might get a chance to be the DH. I don't know how I feel about what I'm about to do, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I can't believe it. I'm taking Denzel Clark out of the starting lineup. We're replacing PCA, and that's just gonna be the move. Bo Bichette's gonna at least get a try. This is not permanent. Feel the need to stress that. This is not a permanent move. We're gonna see what Bo Bichette's like. I just feel like you can't pass up on the opportunity to try that hitting out. Robert's gonna be able to hold it down in center. Stan's still a plenty good fielder in right. We get to keep Ellie's fielding at short, and we're gonna give this a shot for today. Also, can't forget to mention, we also have Jackson Holliday playing second base right now. Pulled him out of what I didn't even really realize at the time was a very lucky deluxe pack. But yeah, he's gonna replace Geraldo Perdomo, and I actually didn't realize how much of a hitting upgrade it was over Perdomo. I mean, he didn't wow me, but I'm sticking with Braxton Fulford today. Luis Robert, obviously I'm sticking with him. He had a really good debut. We are coming off of a pretty bad loss in the second game of last episode, but we still managed to get up over a 600 rating, so I think this is the best pool of weekend classic rewards we've seen yet. So one win right away here today is going to get me one of those rewind packs and 5,000 stubs. Probably should have paid a little bit more attention to the batting order. All I really did was make sure Bo Bichette wasn't batting ninth. We're facing, are you kidding me? Is this now 4 or 5 games in a row I'll be facing Pedro? And I mean, for how good I felt like I was hitting him last episode, for reason I wasn't in that second game, so I don't know how to feel going into this one. Well, I should feel pretty good after seeing those numbers. That was just a good pitch. That was a good pitch. That slurve is the pitch. Man, and there it is again. I'm seeing it in terms of timing it up and not getting fooled by being way out in front. It is a fastball. It was not. There it is. Eddie Murray does it again, breaking the seal against Pedro Martinez. Man, that almost made it up to that concourse area. Ooh, he went back to it after I turned it around. It's okay. I'll take an early lead. I'll take striking first. I think kind of the sub goal of this weekend classic too is gonna be to try and finish over a 700 rating, because we didn't manage to do that last time. We got up over 700, but I didn't finish there. So then we went back and we had to start at 450 for the next season, when I'm pretty sure, well, that's not good, but I'm pretty sure if we finish over 700, we'd be starting at 550, and that just gets us closer to being able to contend for a World Series opportunity. And that's still, even though it's 100 points easier this year, that's still like a big goal to achieve with the Pack Attack squad. Okay, he's staying at second. That Lance. Really? 2? He's just gonna lead off every single pitch at second base? We're comfortable doing that these days? Okay, I'm comfortable striking him out. There we go. Popped him up. Good first inning from McCullers. Good recovery after the leadoff double. Dude, Bo. Oh, I was on that. We just gotta bring the left stick up a little bit. So what does determine if adding Bo Bichette was smart? Like, his offense has to be better than Denzel Clark's was, while also somehow factoring in Denzel Clark being a slightly better fielder than Luis Robert. I mean, Clark was already batting almost 400, so what does that mean Bichette has to do? Jackson Holliday's not going to stick around if that's what I do with him. And then Bogaerts does that. Kind of flown under the radar how good also this Bogaerts has been. He has just been a home run guy. Not only that, he hits home runs on perfect swings specifically, I feel like. Ooh, I mean, dude, 2 perfect home runs, but also some really bad at-bats too. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I don't know how to feel. Also, I don't know, is the comparison not between Bichette and Clark, but maybe between Ellie and Clark? Am I thinking too much about that? That's probably the answer we're actually looking for. Okay, Jackson Holliday in the field. I don't know why, like, I just think of him as like, oh, he's a high fielding guy, but it's only 80 fielding at second. That's like nothing special. It's good, it's solid, but it's not like, oh, he's fielding extraordinaire over there. I don't know, second base to me is a very weird position this year when it comes to overalls and like how attributes translate into what the overall is. Because like if you compare Brian Dozier at a 93 overall, and Jackson Holiday at a 93 overall. It seems like Dozier is like miles better. I don't know if it's the speed. Maybe the speed gets weighed a lot more into the overall for a second baseman. And it's crazy he took that. I don't know, but what I do know is I'm rambling way too much right now, because the more I ramble, the longer this video is gonna be, and I'm trying to knock these out, man. We gotta go one after another after another. Did I actually get that? Dude, if that... So Braxton Fulford can hit it out on a swing like that. That's good to know. That suddenly makes me feel a lot better about that card. And then, well, there it is again. I do feel like that's kind of been a thing, is I'm getting way too far under things. And that was what cost me last episode too, that second game. I mean, there's another one. It's another bad strikeout. I don't know though, because we're also at a pace of 1 solo homer an inning, and that's not something you can be mad about. All right, dude, and McCullers racking up the punch outs. I think at least it's not popping up telling me how many he's at. I mean, right now he's taking the sinkers away and he's swinging at all the sliders running in. Like, that's just a recipe for an easy strikeout once you get strike one. And strike one's all we get this time, because he puts it in play for a 1 pitch out. All right, who's going to be our solo home run this inning of the 3? Make your picks in the comments. Well, if you had Stanton on the first pitch, you got it right. Now let's see if I can do anything on any of the remaining pitches and buck the trend. Or is he not going to give me a chance to? He is not. We got a 4th inning early quitting weekend classic. Plus 39 gets us up to a 645 rating, and that also means we get to fit a second game into this episode, which I've got mixed feelings about. Second games in the same video have not been going well for me lately. We just got McCullers up to parallel whatever. We also earned this pack already. Normally, I save any packs we earned after the first game for the end of the episode if we have to play a second game, but I already know who I'm going to take. It would be an upgrade to the team. I already earned him. I'm opening this right now because I want 94 overall Devin Williams to join the bullpen. He is our newest highest over. He's a 94. We don't have one of those yet. All right, now I swear, if we are somehow on the road again at Globe Life, well, we're on the road. If this is Globe Life, I might quit. It doesn't seem to matter how good you play in the first game. If you play a second game in the same sitting, in the same video, especially for me, I mean, it could go so differently. At least we're not facing Pedro. We get to actually see somebody new on the mound. Kelnick is going through a rough stretch, man. When I was editing last episode, that second game, he went 0 for 5, and every single at bat, he got a pitch right over the meat of the plate that I messed up the swing and he popped up. And then now a pitch like that isn't a hit for him. He is, I mean, he's on replacement watch almost just like that. Robert, that's going to be a line out. This is a great start to a new game. Oh yeah, and then being late, not getting up to the cutter that's still kind of right there in a very hittable spot. Ooh, okay, good to know, good to know. He's getting around on the sinkers. Maybe we can get him to be swinging at those if we place him like that one was. And no one's there when he rolls over on that one. Great, this is off to such a good start. Braxton? But wait, did that not beat him? I feel like we had him. Oh, he stumbled going to third. I don't know. Normally, if I see that, I'd be throw canceling and not letting that happen. But I don't know. Just make a pitch that makes that not matter. Perfect. And okay, offense. That's actually, you know what? No, I'm still going for 2. I don't know what this is doing, actually. We've got all kinds of lag going. Leadoff perfect double for Stanton, though. I'll take it. Bo Bichette, okay. All we had to do was get him to Toronto. That's not even that great of a swing. Bogarts, another perfect swing. I'm starting to feel like Bogarts might have the most perfect swings of anybody this whole year of Pack Attack. And does he do anything when it's not a perfect swing? You see, when you have back-to-back perfect swings, though, you kind of expect to, at minimum, end up with runners on second and third right there. Oh, we're not seeing Quinn Priester anymore. All right. Fulford, dude, I'm all over that. Tell me that's gone. Braxton Fulford, he did. He got another one. Okay, I'm starting to feel real good about leaving him in over Cal Raleigh with those 2 swings he's made today. Dude, Kelnick has lost it. I mean, the thing is, obviously I'm to blame, but at the same time, we just put up 4 in the inning with 3 perfect swings. It's not, it can't be completely on me that Kelnick's the one who misses 2 pitches in a row like that. Dude, and that slider's a pitch right now, it seems like. Oh, he was ready for it that time. Stan, what do you want to do? Oh, he was so far away. How did he come up with that? And then Ellie, see, Bichette's not making that play. Bichette's not making that play at short, and Ellie made it look routine. See, that's not a pitch you should be missing right here. We are still leaving things on the table. I mean, that's another one. If you imagine like a smaller rectangle within the strike zone that you would consider meat of the plate, that pitch is still in it. That's one that I should be getting to. 3. He's resorting to anything right now. Yep, another one. Oh my God, he didn't. I thought that was horrible. I thought that was going to get smacked, and he's gone too. Another plus 36, up to 681. That probably puts us 1 win away from cracking 700. Granted, we'd have to stay there. Just getting there doesn't do it. But dude, I feel like something has shifted lately on this game in terms of people not wanting to stay around. Because I mean, 2 quits in the 3rd and 4th inning in Weekend Classic. Anyway, that helps me if I'm trying to record a batch of episodes in a row. We got Bob Feller up to parallel 1. We got Luis Robert up to 1, both the season rewards we've got so far. I wonder how close I am to the next one. Let's find out. We didn't make any progress, but we did get another 2,000 stubs and 7 ballin' packs to open from winning our 2nd game now. So that all gets added on to whatever we're able to buy, but let's figure out what it is that we're going to be able to buy. So after adding everything from both games, our hitting is going to make 10,100 stubs. We actually had the exact same line with both of our pitchers. 3 innings pitched, 1 hit, no runs, 4 strikeouts, and that gets us 13,800 stubs. The bonus category is also coming in with another 11,181, and we now have 7 parallel 1s, 3 2s, 5 3s, and 1 4 for a multiplier of times 1.205, and that is all going to come together for a final stub count of 42,273. All right, so then I went ahead and I got this brand new June Spotlight pack. We are also able to afford a Deluxe Prime and the current headliner. And then on top of that, our 7 ballin' packs from winning game 2. And then obviously we already opened our game 1 win pack. And also, before I forget, our hitting and pitching stubs going towards our next wheel spin. That gets us up to 88,000 out of 100K towards the next spin. So now here we go. Let's get ripping into these 7 ballins. And I mean, at least having 7 of these, especially if we're going to pull double golds, is going to be good for the bank. Like that pack alone, even if I just quick sold everybody, that's like 2K, I think. And here's another double gold. Man, though, if this was like episode 3 and I pulled gold Schwarber, that'd be a lot of home runs that were about to be hit on veteran difficulty. All right, nothing from the third one. Guess that kind of makes us halfway, right? I guess there's no such thing as halfway of 7 packs. 3 to go. Do we see a diamond? I think it's a 1 in 15 odds in the ball packs to get a diamond, so that puts us at about a 1 in 2 chance, having 7 of them, right? That's how math works. That's how stats works. Last one, and nope, nothing but golds today. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go headliners next. It's Willie McCovey, 94 overall. Not a very exciting looking card, actually, especially with just getting Bichette to play DH. Kind of weird how a 91 Bichette looks better than a 94 McCovey as a DH. We don't have to worry about it, though. All right, we'll go Prime Deluxe next. I still don't think many of the cards in these Prime packs looks all that good, but there is a 92 overall Rysel, which one way or another we'll end up getting him before these packs go away, because there's the choice packs in there. I'm sure one of the 3 I'll be able to get the base round to get Rysel. Okay, we're not going to pull him right now, though, but who is this? Hal Newhouser? I might give him a shot. He's a bit of a pack attack legend. Why is he wearing like a leather jacket under his jersey though? All right, then all we have left is the June Spotlight. And honestly, looking at these cards, I really hope we don't pull any of the tops now, guys, because I don't think any of these guys look good enough to get added to the team, except maybe Chase Burn. I mean, he doesn't even look that good. So let's see if we get lucky. Let's see if we get one of the top 2 tiers. And what are we looking like? I mean, I still don't think I've pulled like a 95 yet. When do the lights get green or teal or whatever? I'm assuming if it's blue, I just pulled the base round again. Yeah, dude, Carlos Narvaez. I was looking at the cards and I don't think this looks better than Fulford. So I don't know, man. I mean, those packs were kind of nothing unless I decide to give Hal Newhouser a try. But on one hand, that's kind of a good thing, because that means we've gotten ourselves to the point where getting a 93 overall isn't an automatic upgrade to the team. Like, the team is actually good. But again, don't forget, even if you're watching this a couple days late, to leave your like on this episode, because I'm adding them all up from this weekend classic, so you've got a lot of time for your likes to count for this one. But as always, guys, thanks for watching again. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you next time.